It's Week 12 of the National Football League, and we'll see this team's speedy running back. He'll be a focal point of his offense this week. The action is only moments away. All that and more coming up next.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Good to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams who love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another, and I think that's what makes this league so fun.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is first and goal. Here's a run. Marked down at the 6. Now here's second and goal. Back to throw. To the goal line and in. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
The extra point is good. And the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
Throwing now from the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. Here's first and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll send a tight end in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. They'll put a receiver in motion right. To the air now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. They face 2nd down and 7. Back to the air one more time. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. A first down there on a gain of 12. Up the middle they go. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Quick throw, taken in. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it. And the visitors move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Quick throw here is complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. And they might very well lean on him the next 3 quarters, too. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now a give on the ground, and he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5. He'll get this out wide. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through 1 on this Thanksgiving Day. 14-0 is our score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Now, faking the give. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Result is a first down.
They'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And
the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Slot receiver headed right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
This is why every defense wants to play with the lead, because it allows them to just tee off on the quarterback. Go rush the passer. You're not worried about them handing the ball off or a little quick game. You know they're chasing points, so what can you do? You can get after this guy, and boy, have they ever.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Slot man in motion left. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll come on to punt this one away. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. We'll try the right side this time. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Quickly, he gets it out to his right. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now they'll run. It's a counter. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. They'll look to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
That screen just never had a chance. Anytime the running back has the ball and he's making guys miss in the backfield, there's going to be no timing to the play. It just allows too much time for the rest of the defense in pursuit to get there, and in this case winds up as no gain.
Here's their punter now. He's on for the 2nd time. They'll try to get something inside the 10. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line.
They're on the 16-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. 2nd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Quick hitting slant there. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. They'll look to throw yet again. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll look to throw again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Back to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They will start it on the ground to run that clock. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game. As we send you to Orlando, we'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA.
And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. First and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter, and he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, That's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
At their own 28-yard line.
They bring their tight end right. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the air one more time. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
His throw left side is complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one. They let him off the hook. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Johnson now to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with him again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing now from the gun. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will go all the way. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Now for the point after. The kick is good. And his guys are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. 3rd and 9. Now, oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has him. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Handoff here, up the middle. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will get into the end zone. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
The extra point is up and through. And his guys will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. Oh. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. So now, a big spot coming here. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Infraction. Defense. Still 1st down.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
So it's 4th down. They'll call on the punt team. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Fair catch made here, and the drive will start at the 23-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Result is a first down.
Here's a handoff out of the gun, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He'll try to run for it. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. Now a give up the middle to the 5-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll drop to throw, and he's got another one.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the visitors will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Our home team, 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards for the touchdown.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. And this is taken in by the defense. Here's 1st down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's out of bounds, marking down right at the 10-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. A pickup of 44 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll stick to the ground. And a short pickup down inside the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Here is 1st and goal. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock is stopped with 21 seconds to go in the game. That's to the right side and incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
And here we go, 4th and inches. complete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Down to a knee, one more time. And that should just about do it. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.